Hello, this is GooGooBot12 here with a commentary. I decided to do what I'm gonna call random class. It's where I, for every little thing I can choose, death streak, even the what kind of strike package I get, and what is in that strike package. I also have to be a little different than what I normally use, but it all has to be stuff that I haven't used before. And not only maybe even one, not only like maybe one match I ever used it in this game, but otherwise I really can't. Otherwise, I really haven't used it, and that's why I have the dragon off in that secondary. I find out that secondary is pretty good, but the other rule is that for the three perks that you can pick, I can choose out of the three perks. I can choose because like there's one that's blue, and then there's one that's yellow, and there's one that's red. Where out of all the perks, out of the perk 1, perk 2, perk 3, each one of those is a yellow, red, or blue, and out of one of those kind of 1, 2, or 3s, I can click into that and pick what perk I want to use. But that's the only thing I can choose. Well, I could choose the gun, but it has to be something I haven't used before. And I think I like the Dragonoff just because what I choose was quick draw, and it was right here. You could see it wasn't the best for like hard scopes all the time. But there's a couple times where like right there, I would zoom in, and then like I heard like the RASS or whatever, the RSAS or whatever people call it, where they zoom in and just go boom, 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 boom. Well, this gun is actually more of like a real actual sniper, and a lot of times it's a one-shot kill, which is really good. The pistol I like. It's not so good for rapid fire. Like I can rapid fire it, like trigger finger it, but it's not always the best for that. I like it because there's a lot of damage. It's a 1 or 2 shot kill, and it's not even a revolver, so that's pretty good for not being a revolver. I'm using the, what is it called? The EMP grenades. I never really used those, but I only used them one time on my first prestige for like 2 matches, and I decided I really hated them because it just made the person as if they had a EMP. I don't really know if it lasts for their whole life or it just lasts for a long time. Look at that throwing knife. But it's not my favorite. I actually kind of liked it in this match. It's better to me than some of the other things. But I also use the Semtex. I use the Semtex for like a match or 2, and then I like the throwing knife. The frag is okay, but Semtex, I don't like that it sticks, because if you don't hit it right at the same time, like what you want to hit right away, then it can't bounce off. It's gonna stick. The only reason why see right there, my screen's all fuzzy. My stuff is knocked out like a EMP. But the only reason I would like the Semtex, that I do like it, is that it sticks to people, and I think that's just funny. I stick people, and I start laughing in my head. It's kind of just funny that they're just freaking out, and it's just stuck, and it's kind of chaos. And I am using the support class. I'm using the counter spy plane, the sentry gun, and EMP. The EMP, I don't go for support. I almost always go for specialist, and then once in a while I go for assault. But the only reason I would do something with or involving support is if I unlock to like buy a kill streak thing or whatever, where you can unlock one after you rank up a while. And I don't really know what to get because I use specialist all the time. Sometimes I'll just randomly pick one that's specialist that, I don't know, maybe I like it, and I just randomly pick it. Besides that, and that's kind of good that I do that, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to use the specialist as good as I can right here. Like, I like the only thing I like about this kill streak class that I used was the counter spy plane. that's pretty much it. The Sam turret's okay, but that's why I don't use it. And even though it's 8 kills, which is a lot, you're in using special support, but I think support is a lot overpowered. I mean, getting 18 kills, if you have a good gun that you're good with, that is, I can get that every match as long as I use like assault rifle that's I'm really good with and that I love and that I'm really comfortable with, like the ACR with the suppressor. I usually get at least that every full match that I play. And if I do that, then I'll get either escort airdrop or a Juggernaut or an EMP every match. Right there was a fail. So that's why I think Specialist is overpowered. Assault, I like it because it's always like normal, but I first always use Specialist, but then I decided that it was kind of stupid. It got really boring because all I do nothing is get Juggernauts, and I wanted something new that is like Specialist is. I mean, support is new. But the only thing that's different about it is that you can die and you can still get your kill streaks. And Specialist this is the first game that has it, and I pretty much love it. It gives me, if I don't have something, then like a perk, then I get it. And this is my commentary. I'm probably going to be putting up more of this. If you want me to use a weapon, I will use it. If it's a gun that I use too much, then I won't use it. Otherwise, this is GuguBot12 here, signing out.